It's called The Rise. It is a multi-author book launch event happening November 23rd. Great idea. Let's find out more right now. We say, first of all, hello to Michel Young joining us.
Hi.
Author and poet, and your new book is called Your Move.
Yes.
Nice to have you here. Michel Weatherall is here joining us one more time on Daytime Author Poet. How you doing, Michel?
I'm doing fantastic.
You've got a new book, Sun and Moon.
Yes.
How many books have you put out at this point?
I think I have 8 out right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Always working, always writing.
Always.
Okay, now Michel, you're 3 at this point.
That's right. Yes.
Not to be outdone by this Michel. There's 2 Michels here. I'll say that name a lot. Can I ask you, Weatherall, Mr. Weatherall,
Yes.
did you come up with this idea just a couple of years ago, right?
Yes, yeah. I had the idea. Well, I think there's a wellspring of literary talent in Ottawa. And it's a matter of finding the venues and getting the names out there, because why shouldn't everybody share in this?
Of course.
There's a lot of talent here.
So why is it called The Rise? I think I know the answer to this.
Yeah, Rise. It's the rise of the independent author. Rise of the indie author.
Simple as that. Now, Michel, there's 3 authors in total, correct? So we have also joining you is Jen Priddy, and she has a book called Darkness Sleeping.
That's right.
Why did you jump on board this event?
Well, last year I missed it, but then Michelle approached me, and I was just getting started with the writing, and I just published this new book this year, and I thought it was a great opportunity to join alongside other indie authors and just spread the awareness of indie publishing.
It's probably important as well. You're tapping into other authors' networks, perhaps as well.
Yes, yeah.
You know, you've got 3 authors in one room, of course.
That's right.
Okay, so can I ask you about your latest one, Sun and Moon? Michel Weatherall?
Sun and Moon is it's a collection of poetry. It was written last year, probably during a 6-month period where last year my wife got diagnosed with cancer. And although it all turned out well, there was she's healthy, she's recovering, everything's fantastic. But it chronicles the states of mind you go through during those periods, because one of the biggest enemies is your own imagination. You always dream of worst case scenarios. And that's what Sun and Moon actually is, or will be.
Because you go in different forms when you do your books, different styles, different genres.
Yes.
Okay. Michel Young, your latest, it's a novel, Your Move.
Yes.
Looks pretty thick, a lot of words in there. What is it all about?
Well, it's a psychological thriller. It's about a girl who is escaping her past, and it catches up to her. And it's that story, how she's going to have to make a choice, either fight or flight. And, yeah.
I'm guessing she fights. Does she fight?
Yes.
Okay. Gave it away a bit. That's okay. Michel Weatherall, can I ask you, Sun and Moon, Pushcart Prize nominee recently as well?
Yes.
So what is that award about?
I believe it's for self-published. There's different categories. I don't know a lot about it. I just recently found out when I was nominated. The editor, Mark Anthony Rossi, that wrote the foreword to Sun and Moon, actually nominated it for the award. So that was the first time I became aware of it. And I'll take it. I'm happy to hear that.
It's nice to be nominated. Ms. Young, can I ask you why it's so important to promote independent art authors, especially in a setup like this, a venue where there's a bunch in one room?
Yes. I think people have an idea that authors are like untouchable. You can't talk to them and meet them in person. A lot of the times when if you go the traditional publishing route, you're dealing with bookstores more often than the actual person. So for me anyway, it's been such a personal experience just talking to the readers directly and being able to have a say on every aspect of the book as well. And it's really exciting for me to talk about, how I started, how the book actually came to be, what it looks like today. I had a part in every step of it. So people can just ask questions if they're, interested in writing their own book someday.
Yeah. Michel, why do you continue to write 8 books in? Why is it so important to you?
It's not a choice.
Yeah.
It's almost like a curse. They find their own life. That's what I like about that, giving it this freedom to speak for itself. And it's a creative outlet. I think everybody has it in them. They just need to tap into that.
All right. Well, this event, Arise, multi-author book launch event happening, 3 brewers in Canada, and it's on November 23rd. What can people look forward to?
There's probably going to be some readings going on. There's going to be beer and food. That's always got to be a good thing as well. All 3 of the authors will have their books available for purchase, and there's going to be a lot of meet and greet. Like Michel said, if you want to sit down and chit-chat and pick people's brains of how they think, how they write, how to publish, that's partially why we're there.
Okay, about 15 seconds left. A big 2020 coming up for you. More books?
Yes, I've got a new book coming out.
Amazing. That's great. November 23rd, say hi to the 2 Michels and to Jen as well. This great event. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.